Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
My name is Mike.
I'm Jake.
And today we're starting, finally, Volume 5 of RWBY. First episode, I don't know the name, but I'm afraid of clicking.
Welcome to Haven, I think.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at you. Boom!
I can see the future.
Woo! All right. So I died. We just come from watching the shorts. They were pretty cool. I had not watched both the Blake nor the Wise, so those definitely caught me off guard.
How would you rank them? We didn't ask you.
And
Nekko.
you call yourself a RWBY fan, right?
I personally, I think I liked Wise, then Blake, and then Yang.
Okay.
And
So we all had different rankings.
Yeah.
Yep.
I personally liked them. All of them were great. It's just a matter of like, what do I value more on each one of the things?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like all of them shouldn't just be graded on one thing, honestly. So, but unfortunately, like two of them only had one thing, whereas there was another one that had like two things, which it was Wise for me.
Yeah.
Had both things going.
Okay.
All right, but nonetheless, ignore that shit. I do have a question before we start this, and that is, where do you think Yang is going? Because like we didn't actually quite discuss that at the end of Volume 4.
I mean, she went the other way. She was going straight to Mistral.
All right, so you think she went to Mistral?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's pretty, like she went the exact way that Ruby and John went.
Alrighty. No. I expected more like arguments between y'all. I guess
I mean,
that's it.
she said, "When I see you, I'm gonna slap you." I don't think she was talking about Mama.
I mean, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I like that for the first time I was able to just shoot down Nekko's like Ruby like misleading. No.
No, you're going to do that to me, pal.
No, we'll fucking tag team Nekko this time. Like, I think she is going straight to Mistral.
I tried comment section. I tried.
Everyone except Blake is going to Mistral.
I feel like it was just common knowledge though, so don't feel too bad about it, Nekko.
All right. Nico G's not gonna be happy with my performance.
Nekko would be the type of person that would cry over a failed misdirection. Like he would definitely be the type of person that every time that he attempts to gaslight or misdirect and he fails, like he would cry about it.
It's like, no, believe me, I swear.
Nekko G, I'm so sorry. I failed you.
You trusted me, and I failed you.
But I've worked before. Are you happy? Are you pleased? And his Nico G shows up. You disappoint me. It's just like start crying.
And he just started, like, instead of like beating an Ursa, he's just spanking his meat.
God damn, Nico G just got his Patreon shout out right there. And then some.
All right, let's get this show on the road, guys. Go follow us on Twitter. Check our Twitch. We stream from time to time. We have our Patreon. We have our early week access for RWBY over there. We also got JoJo Bizarre Adventure and Vinland Saga in that particular tier. In the below tiers, we also got time exclusives and also uncut releases. Mm-hmm. So check that out. But what about the Full Metal Weebs?
What about the Full Metal Weebs? Well, if you're in the Full Metal Weeb tier, you get a whole lot of stuff, including shout-outs. And I'm about to shout out some people right now. David Salazar, Piper Clark, Kodiak, Ron, Hunter Chiles, Tierney Winston, Aura C, a.k.a. Aura Cronwell. Thank you for the early, the one from the last episode. Thank you very much. Remy Pond, Ken, Super Monoman, Nico G, the guy we were just talking about, Margie Micah, and Spade Ass.
I just feel like I'm in an auction. Fucking throwing.
I should have ended with a, I don't know.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you all for your support. Swallow. Oh my God.
That impersonation was spot on. I thought like somebody pulled out the fucking video.
Spade has no Patreon. I don't know.
Alrighty, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and let's start the show. Sorry, 3, 2, 1, go.
Are we gonna get to see the opening, or are you gonna just skip it?
Oh, I'm so happy about this. Just
I'll
don't worry
allow
about
you.
it.
I'll
Nekko,
allow
don't
you.
worry. Yes.
Mistral.
He says that, but it's probably not gonna be in this episode.
Time.
All right, bro. Look at this
Whose
quality.
idea was it to walk again?
We're finally in PS3,
Well,
PS4
we did
quality.
face many obstacles. Broken airships,
Look at them
destroyed
bricks.
settlements.
Oh, and all those people and monsters that tried to
Oh,
murder
what happened to
us.
Crow? Dude, he's back.
We
Oh,
were
never mind.
fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Almost there.
Oh,
I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
with his bad luck. It's really? Do you really want to do that, Crow?
Volcano erupts.
This is awesome!
That's certainly something.
Oh man,
Whoa.
look at that! Look at that,
Damn, no more shadow people.
Vendors Hero say
bro. We're
just
way
about
past that.
anything,
Oh yeah, well,
whether
just the
they should or
upgrades.
Not.
Looks so good.
They really made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch. And stay away from the lower levels. But the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
And we are going up!
So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip.
Oh my god.
Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid.
Damn.
Is
Communication.
everything okay?
Big Dickus is
I
interrupting.
don't know. Still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
From Tony's Big Dickus.
We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down. We aren't equipped to deal with this.
Oh, man.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this.
God damn. Let's go, Weiss.
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too.
Bystander
Besides,
effect.
this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight.
You're a side character.
Finish this
Drive.
job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
Weiss just $10,000. Just
Yeah, right. Either that or like the guy would just drop Weiss out. Just like, how'd you go?
yeah, not a whole lot she can do.
All right, this is Haven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beacon number 2.
Yes.
We made it.
Have you watched the show already?
He can see the future.
Crow's like,
Hello?
shit's eerie.
Yeah, where are all the students?
Hello? Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Wait,
Well,
Oscar should
I
be
guess
here.
School isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
Nah, maybe Haskell hasn't made it yet.
No,
Well, I mean,
this
he
is
met Crow in the after
Oh
credit
shit,
scene.
you're right. You're right.
Wait
Fuck,
for
you're right.
us!
So what?
Yeah, Oscar did meet up with Crow already.
That's an after credit scene.
Oh, well, come on now. If the character shorts are canon, those are canon too.
trouble.
Oh damn!
Oh shit.
That was bad luck activated.
Professor Lionheart?
Wait. Oh shit, he was meeting with Dr. Watts.
Crying out loud, nearly scared me half to death.
Me?
We know not to
I
trust
watched
this
you
guy.
waiting for us at the entrance.
Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Norm Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Glad to know that they're back to their usual antics.
Unbelievable!
Oh.
Total garbage.
Oh, okay.
We can't let them get away with this.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Guys. Everything's gonna be okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
You need better security.
Bro.
Please, I just need to talk.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Blake, Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, they talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please. Just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
You're going to have to make me.
I know.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, Atlesian knights attacking citizens, and then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution, and it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay! Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What? The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge.
So Cinder connects us, choice,
Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade.
Damn.
There's no telling where she could be now.
I know. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits. Specifically, the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
Yang's mom?
No, fuck.
That's right.
The fact that they know who Yang's mom, though, like, what? How?
They've been with RWBY for weeks.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
Yeah, so Dr. Watts can get it in time.
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
Pick up those books now.
And perhaps you didn't hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Okay,
Then
but
damn the
Spring
council,
Maiden.
we'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible, but Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
So, what do we do now?
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
Ah, okay. I see.
Excuse me.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
I'm gonna make it every single time.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
I'm good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously. Not too bulky, not too lean. You're...
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
And your hair.
Oh man, you phone them fucked up.
Ooh. Damn.
On the, like the metal arm too, like.
Whoa.
Slinky man.
Jesus.
There's been a murder.
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy. So, what brings you around
Has to be
these
so
parts?
handy. Just flicking the top off.
I know, right?
Thanks. And I'm, looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well, Ray.
Raven Bronwyn.
What the fuck? She went.
Thanks again.
What the fuck?
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
So am I.
So
Okay, damn it.
Close
I'm
enough.
not as good as you.
Sorry.
Close enough.
Your powers of prediction are not as strong.
I must see the future.
Hey, girlie.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
The two that he just lost.
Sounded like Bakugo. I'll have to see in the credits.
Go on, John.
Better be Oscar. Be like, hello, everyone.
You're the paladin.
Yeah, but he's like a level 20 paladin with like level 40 people.
Yeah. The boy.
I need Oscar to start twitching and just be.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a ruby rose here?
I used to stand over her shoulder.
And touch
Why?
her.
Well,
I found him.
Damn.
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh. I found him.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
He had one seltzer.
Have silver eyes.
No, they're more like a dark gray, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you?
Well, My name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for
But you probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
it. I did it!
What the fuck?
Let's go for the intro.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Oh no.
I love the over-exaggerated hood.
Cape, yeah. Damn.
Adam looks clean as fuck.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a beat drop.
Oh, the rematch!
Oh my god. I didn't even put that together. I was like, oh, cool fighting. Hell yeah. That was pretty goddamn good.
that was hard.
Oh yeah, Shady Man, Clifford Chapman, that's Bakugo. That was some good productive conversation going on with Professor
Lanhart.
That was exposition that was good though, because it was like characters trying to work towards a common goal, but we know the audience knows something that the characters don't know, and that's kind of showing that, you know, he's trying to keep them from going out there because he's got something going on over here, but the characters don't know that, but they're gonna push anyways, create conflict. Boom, 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 boom.
Fucking Leonhard or whatever his name is. You know, it like his design is just as much as I expected it was gonna be. Since he's supposed to be like the lion from The Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking cowardly ass motherfucker trying to look for courage.
When am I gonna catch on that the like heads of each school are from The Wizard of Oz?
Okay, so at the beginning, and whenever they were showing Yang, and the guy was saying, "Oh, not too lean, not too bulky, just right." That is also another thing for her character, which is Goldilocks, because it's not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah.
It's just right.
Gross.
Did I not get that?
And then obviously, I don't know why the place was called Just Right, but the place was called Just Right.
Gross.
Not really any action, so there's not a ton to talk about from like a action standpoint. It's more just getting the ball rolling on stuff we're gonna see.
It was a good setup.
Mm-hmm.
Good setup episode. I like it.
Yeah, we got to see a little bit of everyone.
Did you feel like the animation did have a little of an increase?
It's definitely the smallest jump, but from the character shorts, it looks like the fluidity of the motion is good.
Agreed.
Y'all saw the boy Adam Taurus in the intro.
That looked cool.
That was pretty nice.
It
really
looks
good.
like he's back into being included as part of the evil group, not kind of like just a separate thing. I'm excited for that Yang B Mercury rematch.
If that happens this volume, that's gonna be high.
It has to. I'm gonna be really upset if it doesn't. Like I need Yang to be like, this time I'm gonna break your legs for real, bitch.
We gotta like they were kind of like contrasting characters at first, because he had like the guns on his legs, she has the guns on his arm, but now they both have like prosthetic limbs.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, definitely. I like something that you catch on, which was that Cinder is basically the one that can pick up the relic of choice. I think it was.
What were the other ones?
It's choice, knowledge, destruction, and creation.
Yep.
Spring was destruction, right?
No, spring is knowledge, which is the one that they're trying to find out.
Was it really? Okay.
Yeah. Winter is creation. Summer is destruction.
Fall, choice. What does that even mean?
Choice. I don't know. How can you control choice as a power? You know what I'm saying?
You take
away people's
you
ability
take
to
away the power of choice. Based on this first episode and kind of like just an idea of how things are kind of playing out, I have a feeling that Team RWBY, which is the team that we're following, right? We already know that they're gonna go to the Bandit camp. We know that Yang is already going to the Bangay Cap.
I
So
hope.
If anything, I feel like that's the natural progression. It at first they made it look like she was going straight to go see Ruby, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure that Yang is just going to focus solely on her mom. So they might meet up, maybe separate, depending on how the situation goes. Like while Ruby is in the Bangay camp with Yang, Weiss is gonna be in Mistral dealing with some other thing and trying to find Winter. I guess when they'll head back and then they'll meet up with Weiss at some point. Yeah. My personal headcanon is that she will now try to sucker punch every person that she meets. What do you think?
I do think that Yang and Ruby are gonna meet first. If Crow and the gang go to meet.
Yeah, I don't think any of the other girls will meet up with each other.
No,
like literally the person connecting everyone's gonna be Ruby.
Yeah, because Weiss is gonna go to Mistral, but they're not gonna be there.
Exactly. Yeah, so I feel like that's why I feel like Weiss is probably gonna stay in Mistral, dealing something with Winter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I really want to see that Winter Weiss like buddy cop episode.
That'll be cool.
Episodes
where they work together to do something. Yeah.
Winter's like the bad cop, but somehow is the good cop.
Weiss is trying to be so hard to be the bad cop. It's like it's not working. Okay, you do the good cop.
Exactly. It writes itself.
Yeah, I gotta wait to see what y'all. Because we just met Oscar. They just met Oscar, so it's gonna be interesting to see the dynamic from going from there on out. I gotta wait for you to find out.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We'll watch you. We'll see you. We'll watch you. Watch us in the next time.
We'll watch you. Watch us. Watch you next time.
Or will we?
Stare straight at the camera.
Bye.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.